Hey guys, Mike here again. I'm going to do another writing video, and this one is going to continue 1 John chapter 1. In the previous video we did verses 4 through 6 in both Codex Sinaiticus and the Stephanus text that I have. And so here I'm going to continue on the right side here with the Codex Sinaiticus text. Should be able, I think, based on my line counts, I'm pretty sure that I can finish up the first chapter, so that'll be verses 7 through 10. So here we go. And again, in the last section, we finished verse 6, but verse 7 starts here on the same line. And so what I'm going to do is I'll put that here eventually, but again, as I did before, I'm going to do the next line first and then come back and finish the other line, the first line after the second line. So the first line here is aeon, and then the second line is de into photi pe. So first line is there, second line is here. And I'm trying a new angle of the video. And hopefully you'll be able to see as I go. I think I just looked up and saw my head there, so I'm going to try to keep my head out of the way. Alright, there we go. De into photi pe. And the pe there starting peripetomen. And so then the aeon on the previous line is right up here at the end, and the end here is actually kind of running way off to the right hand side of this column. So we will alright, there we go. First two lines. Aeon de into photi pe, and then we've got on the next line ripatomen. Kaitachaima Yesu tu huiu al tu. Now this is going to be interesting. We've actually got two nomina sacra on this line. So Kaitachaima Yesu. Make sure I leave enough room at the top here for the bar across. And this bar doesn't appear to have any end marks in the manuscript. And then tu huiu. Interesting to be drawing basically three Y's in a row. And then we have a bar that kind of looks a little bit like that. Tu huiu al tu. A little sigma there. Now here's what's interesting. The next word starts a new verse, which obviously there weren't verses at this point, but it's clearly a new thought, and it's starting the new word aeon. As you can see in 1 John 1:7, aeon de into photi. So aeon is an if that introduces a subjunctive clause, and it's just very interesting to me that this scribe decided to put the aeon, the epsilon of the aeon there. You would really typically, I find, expect that's close enough to the end of the line. He's already written the smaller sigma version. I would have expected the epsilon to be on the next line. So it's things like that that really make this difficult to read when you're getting started. And I've even been practicing this for a while, and those things still trip me up quite a good bit. So aeon. Now you can see what I'm talking about here, because it's clearly, there's more room here at the end of this line, but this is the end of verse 8, and verse 9 starts with another aeon. So verses 7, 8, and 9 all start with an aeon. In fact, verse 10 does as well. And here, because it's starting a new thought, the whole word goes to the next line. And that's why this epsilon here is just very curious to me. It really kind of sticks out as, I don't know, maybe the scribe was in a hurry, or it's just bad form or something, but I really would have expected that to go on a new line. And in fact, it would have been neat to see if aeon had been put at the first of the line. You really could have seen going down the manuscript, aeon, 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 as we're going to see with 9 and 10. Well, 10 doesn't start on the new line, so it would have been nice, but I guess this scribe wasn't really thinking about that kind of a presentation portion. Bar to finish off. The new just kind of gets dropped off and the bar is there instead. Sorry about that, guys. I'll go ahead and mute the laptop. I'm looking at BibleWorks to look at the manuscript. And again, we've got the little diaeresis mark next to or on top of the iota. That giveaway that's starting a little henna. Here we have a henna clause, aphe chemin. I've heard it said that they think that 1 John was a little bit of a catechism or something like that for young children, which kind of explains the basic and repetitive vocabulary that's in it. If you're a student of New Testament Greek, which I would say I kind of barely am, 1 John is considered to be some of the easiest Greek in the New Testament to read and translate, which is why I'm doing it. That's the end of verse 9. Just about to finish up here with verse 10. So aeon, apo. This is an interesting one because it's got a omicron tucked in there between the tau and the upsilon, and they're even touching in the manuscript, so that's interesting. All right, there we go. There we go. That was a lot more writing and actually a little bit less time. We'll go ahead and do the correction here instead of ha-mar. We should have Hamar, take him in. Other than that, I didn't notice any scribal errors as we were going. There we go. We'll give you a nice view of everything, and hopefully as we were going this time, the angle of the camera was better. My hand wasn't blocking as much, and you could see the letters as I was forming them. But let's go ahead and read through it. Eande into photi, peripatomen hos autas estin into photi, koinonian echemen meta alelon, Kaitahaima Jesu tu huiu autu katherice chemas apapases chamartias, ean epomen chati chamartian uk echemen, he autus planomen kai he aletheia uk estin en hemin. Ean hamalagomen tas chamartias hemon pistas kai dekaias, hena afe hemin tas chamartias hemon, kai katherice chemas apapases adecias. Ean epomen chati uk hemartekamen, sustain poiumen autan, kai halagas autu uk estin in hemin. Simple passage, but so incredibly profound. Well, I hope you enjoyed this writing as well, and I should be back soon to do the other portion, or this portion in the Stephanus. Thanks for watching.